I'm glad you brought that up because we have the Youth Tennis Association.
Perfect segue.
Moving right along. Moving right along.
Speaking of children,
on the set we have
the Delray Beach Youth Tennis Foundation.
now.
And I'm Christoph and Kathy.
Chris and Kathy is good.
Yep,
Chris and
sure.
Kathy. Now Freddie is very bad with names. That's
Okay.
why, AKA Sopranos and Animator and Memphis, and
Gotcha.
we haven't figured out Elliot's name yet. For some reason, I can remember his.
How can you forget Elliot?
Sound guy. I mean, and then I have the new Yes Man. I mean, I have all sorts of things going on. Tell us a little bit about the Delray Youth Tennis Foundation.
Sure. The Delray Beach Youth Tennis Foundation is a nonprofit 501c3 located here in Delray Beach, Florida. Through community partnerships and parental engagement, our mission is to provide at-risk youth with tennis, academic support, and life skills.
Now, I got to be honest. In the day, I played a lot of softball and baseball because I couldn't afford anything else. We used to go in the sewers and ping out the softballs that got caught down there. We used to dry them in the sun.
Well, handball, don't forget.
Any ball that was down there, handball, baseball, it didn't matter. But we got them from the sewer because nobody would be stupid enough to go into a New York City manhole sewer and go get these balls, right? So we used to play. But tennis, I love. I couldn't afford a racket, and there wasn't any place in the Bronx to play tennis. I think Cardinal Hayes, had, and you had to jump the fence to get in there.
I do a lot of events over at Booker Woodfield, all their tennis tournaments. It's gotten so big. When I first started 4 years ago, it's during the week, but it used to be just, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Now they got me bringing out the dry ice machine and fireworks when they come into the intro. It's like the intros is so much stronger and then the game starts,
I mean, going on that, 99% of the children who are part of our program have never seen tennis, nor have they played tennis.
That's my point.
Yeah, and luckily through the USTA grants and USTA Florida, they've helped us gain, they provide us with equipment, rackets, tennis balls, and these kids come on and they think the main goal is to take a racket and try to hit the ball as far as they can over the screens out of the park. And then through our program, both in the classroom and on the court, they learn focus, they learn dedication, they realize, okay, I have to, focus on trying to get this ball in the lines, and they just, one point at a time, we tell them.
So it's discipline.
Discipline, exactly. Yeah.
No, but, I mean, can you imagine, you're picking up, I'm imagining you're picking up kids from all types of life, and they come in there, and they're gangsters. It is what it is. That's what they used to call us. They used to call us gangsters. And I can just imagine learning this discipline.
Yeah.
They must be like, what is this? It's like a guitar backwards.
Or they think it's a sword, and they start swinging around. And one of the, we always teach them, all right, when you pick up the racket, you hug the racket. Because if you start swinging, you don't know who's behind you. People get hurt. Kids get hit in the face. But like you said, they think it's a sword, it's like, and they've never played, they play basketball, they play football, but they've never played a sport that have a tool. And that's something that,
What ages are they?
The ages range from 7 to 11.
And they're categorized according to age?
No, well, technically, so it's a 2-hour program, 1 hour in the classroom, 1 hour on the court. And we try to group them in the age because we have something called red ball and orange ball. And red ball, it's a big fluffy ball, it's softer, it doesn't bounce as far, and you're usually 8 and under play that. And then through 10 and under, 11 and under, we use an orange ball. It's a little bit, it's the size of a tennis ball, but it's deflated. So you can, start honing your skills to go progress to play.
Does anybody eventually play with a real fuzzy ball, with a tennis ball?
Yeah.
We do. We have some of our older kids in the 7th and 8th grade who are now using real balls, the yellow balls, as we call them.
How long has the program been in existence?
4 years.
4 years. And have you seen the outcome of the kids at the end of the rainbow, the ones that have been, do they stick 4 years in the program?
Most of them, we only go through 3rd through 5th grade. So we have graduated some of those students. A lot of them, we do see them come back. They'd love to I try and get them back out on the tennis court to play again and work with the younger kids. As mentors, that's what our objective is too. But we have seen definitely improvement. And we've also seen a child that has no success in anything, all of a sudden is able to hit the ball over the tennis court, over the net, and it's fantastic. They love it.
Absolutely. Also, mind you, Kathy Ryman and her sister Peg Perez founded the foundation in 2015. So she's been there since inception. And I remember I started in the beginning of 2017, at which point we had one program, 25 children. Now we've grown to over 220 children and 7 programs.
220.
Yeah.
Who? Eh. All right, put it on. We have to, you have to teach the producers how to answer a phone.
No.
We're gonna put you on, Don. Don, you there?
Hold on.
I don't think you're there, Don. We're gonna put you on. Whenever they do, whenever you hurt, you can just interrupt us. So I'm assuming the two of you are very good tennis players.
Good.
Pretty good, but you don't have to be. So we're always looking for volunteers, both in the classroom and on the tennis court.
On the tennis court.
So if I don't know how to hold a racket, I can be a teacher.
We can teach you.
Oh,
we
really?
can teach you to teach.
Okay, bring her in. Dawn, you there? Hey, Dawn. Dawn, that's Dylan doing the damage. Just to let you know. Oh, there you go.
Just let me tell you something.
I hear you.
I'm the world's worst tennis player. I have absolutely no eye-hand coordination.
What?
She's world
I
worst
have no
tennis player.
eye-hand coordination.
You still don't have. What are you talking about? You're like Tripazella. I trip, you fall.
Me on the tennis court.
All you need is the enthusiasm and the will to want to play, and we can teach you.
Yeah. And it starts without a racket,
That
too.
would be a show in itself, Bird.
Bring it down.
Let's do it. Let's bring cameras. You and Dawn learn how to play tennis.
And you can be with the kids.
That would love to be with tomorrow. That would be Freddie Camp and a Dawn Camp, but I would love to be with the kids.
Do you-
West Broad, a tennis association to Del Prado, worked with the kids in after school. And it was amazing.
First of all, I'm going to tell you, Dawn, you don't like to sweat. And this game, you sweat. Dawn goes, oh, I'm perspiring. Look at this. She has a fan.
Yeah.
Well, imagine this. Imagine I'm sweating and running up and down the tennis court trying to hit a ball with my eyes on the speed ball in the racket. Just visualize that concept. Yeah. But it's all about kids.
Gotta look
It
good.
is.
Gotta look good.
She got to look good. Dawn,
You know, looking good when I play, but
I would love-
every concept, get the kids engaged.
I would love to see you play tennis. I'm going to tell you something about tennis.
Yeah.
It ain't no joke. Tennis is no joke. I mean, we're making fun of it a little bit here, but tennis is no joke because it is you, and again, it's you. And the better body builder, the stronger the body, the more endurance. Have you seen the tennis match and it goes 6-4, 6-4, then the other person comes back 6-4, 6-4. And they go into this thing, and you're like, holy smokes. Service in the game has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Is that real? 143 miles an hour?
Yes.
Yeah. And I
How do
think
you
almost-
see that?
it's
169
I
miles
think
an hour?
150, I think, now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's milliseconds of reaction time. It's the equipment's getting better, strings are getting better, people are taller, stronger.
But the ball hasn't changed.
The ball has not changed.
Can you imagine? I just served to you at 150 miles an hour 10 times
I
right
would
now.
love to see that.
Right now, I just served it 10 times. You don't see it.
Yeah.
You missed it.
I would love to see Freddie do that. It's a great sport. It's great for the kids.
I'm gonna
Thank
tell you.
you.
I'm gonna tell you something. Honey, not for nothing, but if you were at a tennis court right now, he was just talking about how to hit the ball right at somebody. I'm gonna tell you
But
something.
we should do a tutorial.
A what?
A tutorial. It would be great to go there and learn
Yeah.
the beginnings of the game.
Any day, Monday through Friday. Friday's every other Friday.
Steve was all
I'm
in.
in.
Yeah.
More
You're in?
Right?
That'd be great.
There you go.
I'll bring some music.
There you
I'll
go.
sit behind the booth.
Here we go.
Oh,
We're
no,
gonna have a
you're
par-
on the court.
Can you put
Who's
music?
bringing the food?
Can you put? We'll get that. Don't ask the piece of cake. Can you
Be
put
great
music?
elk. You
Wait,
bring some cigars.
no, you can't
No
smoke
smoking
on
on
the
court.
kid.
No, you
no
can't do
smoking
that.
on court.
No.
Yeah.
What's the matter with
Bad idea, Steve. No.
you? Steve, we bring you candy cigars. How's that?
But I do applaud you because, back to what we were talking about on Mental Monday, right? Mental Health Monday. The discipline.
Steve was talking Bronxish.
I'm trying to be serious, Dawn. And no, but giving the kids structure and giving the kids something to do. The kids have too much time on their hands. and they don't have any outlet, anywhere to sit there and be. So any program that is dedicating the time to give them the structure, and you never know, they might have a hidden tennis superstar within them.
You never know.
I mean,
And the discipline of the game.
Well,
discipline, period.
Well, that's it. They all learn about the life skills, learning how to shake hands. They have to call the ball in or out on their own. There's no referees. It's your honor.
Well, that could get kind of violent.
Yeah.
No,
Etiquette, shaking hands after
etiquette,
match.
Shaking
Really?
hands after a match.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that ball's
Sportsmanship.
always in for
Yeah.
me.
Well, but that's the thing. There are kids who call it out a lot, and what we do is we go up there, and I'll be like, "Did that really? Point to me where that fell." And everybody can see that it landed at least 2 feet the other side of where he's pointing. And I'm like, "Look, you have to be honest here. I mean, if you call that out, that's going to follow you, and people are going to start knowing that okay, maybe he's a cheater or what have you. And so they have to, right or wrong, right there decide which side of the line they fall upon.
Now, if it hits the line, is it out?
Hits the line, it's in. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Any
God,
part
I've been
of the
playing
line.
this wrong. This
And it
game
could be
wrong all this time.
millisecond, millimeters. Just like
So if it lands on the line, if it hits the line on either side, it's a fair ball. It's a good.
Yeah.
It's good.
if you're playing, depending on singles, doubles.
But don't
yeah.
give that
No,
away.
Okay,
no,
yeah,
no,
all
no.
right.
Don't give that away because
Okay.
I want to say, Dawn, you still there?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to play double trade.
She's putting on her.
Do you know the dimensions on a tennis court? How to play doubles?
No.
Uh huh.
Do you?
Yes, because that's why they have those boxes. The court opens up. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yes, the lines
ping
get
pong.
wider, like ping pong.
No.
Hey, you know what? But it's true. If you can help the kids with discipline, you get them out of engaged in the sport and activity, you keep them off the streets, and you keep them together as a group, it's a win-win.
Well, yeah. And we also work with them academically too.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
listen, there's another side to this. Hold on a second. Academics. Let's talk about the academics.
Yes, we also support them in their academics, make sure that they get their homework done. We
Really?
also encourage we also we supplement it with other activities. For instance, in geometry, on a tennis court, we teach them right angles, we teach them squares, we teach them rectangles, what these are. They can see them on the court. We
did-
do a lot of reading. They read about Arthur Ashe, who was one of the founders of
greatest.
the NJTL. So it's a lot of reading comprehension just outside of what
Where
they
do they play?
We play. What's great about Delray is there are a lot of courts. We have courts at Catherine Strong. We have courts at Pompey Park, and we also use the courts at the Delray Tennis Center.
Really? You know these places?
Yeah.
Mom, my son swims at Pompey Park.
Right.
And those tennis courts right
It's
there,
right
the
there.
two
Yeah.
tennis courts. Yeah. And also speaking about the
Tennis center is right here.
yes. And I mean, if we could do a plug on April 7th at 1 to 5, we're doing our 4th annual tennis tournament fundraiser. Every year, the Delray Tennis Center has been kind enough to let us host it there, or they host it. And it's a great event to get people out from all around the county to learn more about us, and then all the proceeds go towards our foundation and back into the program to help get more.
What is the activities? What happens?
It's a round robin tennis tournament.
Yeah.
And
Some of
there's
it's
sign-
women's doubles.
I want for them to join us at the BB&T Center, so I hope they'll join us. The kids
Oh,
and the
Yes.
Yes,
March
yes.
23rd.
Take
Yeah.
it easy. We signed them up already.
Yeah.
See that? Lesson for you.
Yes, we signed them
All right,
up.
guys, have a good one.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Talk to y'all soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And I wanted to say, if people are calling in already, and if they want more information to take their kids there, first the age group again, and phone number or website.
Go ahead.
Age group is, again, 5 is the youngest, but it goes 5 to 11. You can find us at the DelrayTennisFoundation.org is our website, or on Facebook at Delray Beach Youth Tennis Foundation. The number is it's 561-321-1000.
332.
332-1000.
561-332.
1000.
1000. You call up and they'll give you all the information
Yes.
you need to enroll your kid and everything.
Mhm.
You know, it's funny. I used to do flag football in the Bronx
Yeah.
because there was no tennis courts.
I used to play in New York City.
Where? You play in Manhattan.
No, in Staten
Wait.
Island they
Oh,
had.
of
they
course,
had-
in Staten Island. I mean, Staten Island
Well,
is
they
like
have
Jersey.
Randall's Island and the 59th Street Bridge.
Randall's Island.
Yeah, 59th Street. I used to play at both.
Is there any charge to the children?
So
At this point, no, but our program is based after school program. Our goal is to eventually have a program that's set up for just the kids 5 days a week. Right now we work through the after school programs and introduce them.
So yeah, part of our community, part of those are Achievement Center, Parks and Recs, recreational through Delray Beach, the Delray Beach Tennis Center, community, and then Paul's Place and Pine Grove, and then we also just outside of Palm Beach County, well inside Palm Beach County, but outside of Delray Beach is Suncoast Christian Academy in Lake Worth. And the kids, again, just going back, the kids are just amazing. You don't realize what they go through off the court and how they can control themselves when they're on the court. Some of the stories of a 9-year-old is just, very heartwarming.
You supply all of the equipment?
Yes.
We do.
And
We do.
What do the children have to wear when they come?
They wear their school clothes, but they're recommended to wear tennis sneakers. And the biggest thing about that is making sure they're tied. Because a lot of times they come and they don't tie their shoes, they trip and fall. So that's another part of that etiquette right there.
Well, kids don't tie their shoes no more.
No, they don't. Yeah.
They sort of puff it out. They put paper in there.
And they tuck it underneath their foot.
They tuck it underneath their
that's
foot.
huge. I've learned that.
I know. It's a hazard. That's just the thing.
It's a style. Yeah.
It's like the pants that go down around your ankles. I'm still trying to figure that one out. You ever seen that? Steve, well, you seen that?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
The pants that go on your ankles.
Yeah, they show that. That's a prison thing.
Yeah. Like crisscross.
What's it
Back in the
called? There's a name to it? Low rider?
That's what we.
It's low rider.
Low riding or whatever.
That's what it is.
Like when you can see their underwear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
That's
actually
a
by
prison
your
thing.
ankles.
That's a
You know what
prison.
that means?
That's a prison thing. Yeah, I know what it means. I just don't know why they don't know what it means, and they're walking around with it.
They do.
They do know what it means.
I don't think all of them do.
I don't think they all
I
know.
think they're just doing it for fun.
I'm just,
I don't know.
it's
Show
a
your underwear.
trend.
I don't know how fun it is. It's annoying. You gotta sit there and keep picking your pants on.
No, they let it hang. They let it hang down.
Yeah, but eventually you gotta.
Well, eventually it's around your ankle. You can't walk. And not for nothing, but Confucius say if you're gonna do that, you should wash your underwear. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, today's youth is mind-boggling.
That's a show in itself.
The whole situation has, and I thought growing up, my parents used to say, "Boy, you guys are out of control." I look at it now. I was so tame and lame compared to now. I used to make softball tournament leagues at the age of 9.
Really?
Yes, because what happened was there was no league.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was doing real well in school, and I used to get bored. And my mother said, "You did the homework. I don't care what you did. You come home at 8 o'clock." So we used to get out at 2 o'clock. By 2:30, 3 o'clock, the homework was done, and I started a league. And we were called the T-shirt league. And you wore T-shirts, and you took a magic marker, and you put your name on your T-shirt, and you put a number, and you're done.
Yeah.
And we used to play concrete softball. You play
Stickball.
concrete? No, concrete softball.
No, we did
The
stickball.
neighbors
Yeah, I did
love that.
stickball.
Shirts and no shirts.
I'm gonna tell you, we used to play
We
concrete.
didn't have the markers. Couldn't afford them.
He was ahead of his time.
We used to put markers, we used to put the name, and then there was this, we used to call it the diamond. People used to meet there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we used to play fast pitch. Now, fast pitch was a joke. But if you hit it over a certain wall, you were an out, so you kept it in the game. And everybody knew not to park your cars there because you're going to get a busted windshield. I mean, this is what we did in the day,
We did that with wiffle ball too.
Wiffle ball, we did a lot of that. Punch ball.
Punch ball, stickball was really
This
good.
is stick ball right here. Stick ball back because I wanted to teach people how to play this.
You had to tape the bottom
Of what?
when you're playing stickball, the grip.
I used to grip it.
Yeah, well, electric tape.
Electric tape.
Electric tape, yeah. Wasn't that the weirdest?
So April 7th, you have an event going on.
Yes.
April
Is that a
7th?
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Is it Sunday?
It is.
So I don't know if I'm available, but I'd like to introduce Rich Williams, who's sitting over there. Rich Photo
Hey, Rich.
Works. He's our photographer. He does all my photo work and stuff
Okay.
like that. But maybe it's something that we could, talk about after the show,
That'd be
We'd love
excellent.
it.
and
That'd be awesome.
bring some music, get some pictures of the event, and
That would be amazing.
What
Maybe
I
they
like
have
you to
it.
do is the week of, right before the event, I want you to come down and bring some of the kids that are going to be in the tournament.
Okay.
And let's put them on the air.
That would be amazing.
We'll put
we'd
them
love
on
that.
the air and give them, reward them for a little bit of experience.
Great
and
idea.
Yeah.
turn everything on and let them feel like $1 million. And
Yeah.
we'll find out how it feels to put the pressure on.
Hey, yeah,
There you go.
I love that. I mean, you guys, discipline, part of the game of life is pressure, right?
Yes.
It's part of the deal. Now, I wanted also to talk a little bit, we have another 2 minutes before we go to commercial. I wanted to talk a little bit about on cruises, they play a game that's not tennis, but it looks like a tennis court. You ever seen those things?
Pickleball.
You want
Pickleball,
pickleball
yeah.
or
What the
or paddle?
What the hell?
Paddleball or pickleball?
Pickleball.
Okay, what is that?
Pickleball is big. It's
Okay, what is
It's
it?
down here
It's
too.
it's
You know
a
what
game
it
of,
is? You guys know
We
what
did
that
it
is?
in
You know what that
class.
is? It's called pickleball.
It's taking over all the public courts because now,
It's small.
yeah, but
What?
the lines,
yeah.
it's
Two
What is
balls
it?
attached by a string and two.
no.
No.
Pickleball is.
That's how we played it.
Oh yeah,
oh,
it's like a miniature tennis
I'm more
court.
confused than when I
I
walked
Miniature
in.
tennis court.
I don't play
The
pickleball.
racket's almost like it's no strings. You know, kind of like a racquetball.
Like a pad.
it's
Like
a
a paddle.
paddle.
Like a
It's
paddle.
It's a
Doesn't it
paddle.
have holes in it?
Yes.
Dimples.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. We played in gym class.
It
In high
How
school.
recent? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I went to NYU,
All right.
and there was an Oriental friend of mine. See, I didn't see Chinese. You like that? I said Oriental. Well, maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. I don't know. But this guy was brilliant. He was a mathematician. He was brilliant. So he takes me to the rooftop, and he shows me, what do you call that, a pickleball court?
could be. Yeah.
I mean, it's a miniature-sized tennis court.
Yes.
And he comes out with two pads, and that day it was a blue ball. You play handball, and we're playing. And this guy was serving up this thing. The ball was sliced. I'm like, what is this game? But they put that on boats, on the ships.
Ships, yeah.
But I never seen the paddles. You're supposed to go somewhere to get them, or
Yeah, they ask any of the crew members if they have it on board. Well, they
Have you ever
it.
played that?
No, I haven't. But pickleball to us, in the over 55 communities, it's not that at all. It's two balls attached with a string, and there are two PVC stanchions. One's low, one high, and it's trying to get them over the low one, the high one, and then together.
oh, you mean you throw that?
Yeah, you throw
Oh
that.
yes, my Linda's ex-husband brought that to the house.
Yeah,
I wish Freddie was here. Freddie was the champion. Nobody could beat him.
that's hard to do.
I've never seen a game like that. You ever seen that? It has two balls on a string, and
Never
then it
seen
has three pipes, and you
You
throw
seen
it,
it?
You have to.
and you have to hit it. And I was horrible. I threw it, and I almost strangled Linda. She was over by the pool, and I went around her neck. She said, "What are you doing?" I tried to go in this direction. But that's different from the.
Yeah, that's
the court.
different. We called it pickleball, but obviously that's not what you're talking about.
no. It's
That's
a,
like the ladder toss ball game.
The ladder toss.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah, that's the ladder
And of
toss. That's
course,
what they call
play
it.
bocce. That was the other thing.
Bocce ball. Now that's a game.
Ladder toss.
What was bocce ball?
That's an old Italian thing, but the bocce ball you
The
gotta.
baleen, the little one,
yeah.
and then it was circles and planes, and it was how close can you get it to the little ball?
Right.
And it's played
Oh,
on.
you mean
You
that
roll
thing?
it?
You
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was in all the arcades, and all the tickets kept coming out. So we used to rent.
No,
No?
no. Real
The
bocce
tickets.
ball's played in the field, in like
Dirt, like kind of
Dirt,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
dirt
Side.
landing, and someone throws a little ball out, and everyone else gets a ball, usually different colors or whatever, and whoever can throw the ball closest to that little ball wins. Like it's almost like horseshoes.
Yeah.
I've never played that game or seen it in my entire life.
So if your ball is too close to the small ball called the baleen, then I'm going to try to get you knocked out of there
Right.
and put mine closer in there.
Isn't that the thing with the disc?
No,
That's shuffleball.
shuffleboard.
It's the same difference, but it's a ball. I've never seen that.
And of course, you have cigars and beer when you play.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, cigars and beer. What kind of people
Big
are you?
Uncas right there on the sideline.
Unbelievable. All right, so give us a name for the Youth Tennis Foundation, how to get more information.
It's the Delray Beach Youth Tennis Foundation. You can call us at 561-332-1000.
Or visit us at DelrayTennisFoundation.org and on Facebook, again, at Delray Beach Youth Tennis Foundation.
This is a not-for-profit.
Not-
Yes,
yep,
it is a
501.
So people
501.
can
All
also make
donations.
donations.
All
can.
donations
Thank you,
are
yeah.
acceptable.
Oh, so you come down on March 23rd and
Oh,
you
yes.
join in that and everything else? I have an idea.
We're also looking for volunteers too, so it's not, any kind of.
He was going to volunteer.
Yeah.
Listen, I got an idea, Steve. We got a big parking lot. What if we were to take and paint some lines
We can do that.
and get a net? I'm sure you guys can find
We have portable
net.
nets.
We build our, yeah, there's some locations that we do have to build our own courts.
Especially that back parking lot you got. No one even parks
In the
there.
back. And then, and then we have to put people around so so you don't dislocate your elbow. This still hurts. Not for nothing. And maybe we do something out there, and then on one side, and then on the other side, maybe we have a car wash drive or something to make some money. I think it'd be fun.
Great
That
idea.
would be awesome. Thank you so much.
I wanted to do a stickball tournament out there. Now with this thing with the Panthers, we're gonna play hockey out there. Are we gonna do that? Are we gonna play the hockey game?
When are you doing that?
That's
Well,
the
look-
23rd.
Well,
March
with
23rd.
these
We're
guys,
looking for hockey sticks.
was that what we're doing?
Yeah,
On Amazon, we found it, right? Wasn't it like
Isn't there a Dick's Sporting Goods store, or did
Yeah.
they close?
In Boynton.
you know how expensive those hockey sticks are?
Yeah.
Maybe the Panthers can donate sticks if you tell them it's for what cause.
Panthers won't even donate ice. That didn't even sound right, did it?
Nah.
No, I don't want good sticks. I want junky sticks, like $4 sticks.
Okay, so Walmart, Target.
Walmart, they have sticks there?
It must.
Maybe up north. I don't know.
Florida, I don't
Watch,
know about
Dylan is gonna bring a stick this big.
They don't even have trampolines anymore in Walmart.
They don't
Trying to
have.
get trampoline, they didn't have
You
it.
gotta go online.
I know.
All right, so we'll put
I'm
that
not
together.
waiting for the trampoline. I wanted it.
How many sticks? Okay, 10? 10 sticks?
Well, how many people play in a hockey game at one time?
I don't know.
10.
I don't watch hockey.
5 and 5 equals 10.
10. Plus
Two
goalie.
fives.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the goalie. Goalie get a broom.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's do what we did in the day.
Yeah.
With the pillow
The broom.
and the cardboard on the legs and the baseball mask. That was
Mask.
me.
Baseball mask.
Baseball mask. That's
Yeah.
what I used to wear. And a puck.
I'd play.
And that hurt.
No, you're too big to play. You're gonna be a goalie. You and this guy gotta be goalies. Because I'm gonna tell you, you hurt somebody out there. You take a slap shot, I can see it going right through the guy's, right through the mask. Boom.
At the other side.
There'll be concussions all over the place. All right, so we can do that. So let's take a break. We're gonna come back to part 3 of this craziness today, Dawn.